Yeah.
I really want to ask you this question. How's your D&D campaign going?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
What's
Very good.
what's been going on in your campaign? First of all, can you tell me a little bit about your character? I don't know if we've
Yes.
actually
Yes,
talked about
sir.
this at all.
Yes, sir. My character is a Goliath fighter.
Hell
His
yeah.
name is Torin Southstone,
Very strong
and
name.
he's actually a dwarf. Despite how he might look, he was born and raised, or not born, raised by the dwarves and grew up in the mines.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's just a very tall dwarf, and I don't know why everybody keeps telling me I'm not. And that has led to some phenomenal fun moments throughout the whole campaign. One of our other players in the group also started off as a Goliath, and that was fucking hilarious because we're like eye to eye, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm just a big dwarf. I don't know, you're Goliath, cool. That's cool for you. I don't know, man.
Oh, shit.
It definitely was a little bit of a play on Buddy the Elf.
Hell yeah.
I can't lie,
Hell
can't
yeah.
lie. But it's been fun, man. We're doing Descent into Avernus. I don't know.
Y'all are playing 5th edition?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And we have a party of 6 players and 1 DM.
Damn. Big party.
7 players. I'm sorry.
Damn. That's a big party.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. It's kind of a thing where it was like my old coworkers had a group of 4, and then one of them got married, another one got a girlfriend, they got married, another one found a friend, we all added him, and then my wife and I started playing, so we just have a huge group now.
Yeah. Damn.
But no, dude, it's fun. It's hard. God, it's so hard to coordinate that because we do it all in person, man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm most impressed about with y'all. It's like y'all are all
Yeah, we get it generally once or twice a month.
okay. Nice. What level are y'all right now? Are y'all because have you played different characters, or is this like is this a character that you've carried on as long as y'all have been playing D&D?
For this, no, definitely not. This is
Couple
like my
different
3rd or 4th campaign now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, this is the same character. But the other person in my party who started off as a Goliath, he ended up choosing to change later on.
Mm-hmm.
So the DM let him die and then change over to I don't know what he is now. He's a paladin or something.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the most serious D&D group. We spend a lot of time memeing and just distracted. We have a running joke about woke candy. We just try to bring the most woke candy that we can.
Okay.
And woke in this term is really just code for like any out of the ordinary candy, because that's how one of the guys referred to it. He's like, they have all this different new woke candy, and that just took everyone out. So like at our last session, I had gone to Walmart and I found I think it was trolley gummy worms, but they were Mountain Dew flavors.
Oh my god!
So
what the fuck?
it was so good, dude. Are you
Really?
kidding me?
I
Dude,
would not-
Code Red Mountain Dew gummy worm, bro.
Okay, but like standard Mountain Dew gummy worms just doesn't
The
sound
standard green was okay,
super appealing.
but the blue raspberry was good.
Ooh, yeah.
And the Code Red was good.
I can see those being very
And-
good.
So yeah, that was my woke candy that I brought to the most recent D&D session.
Oh man, hell yeah!
Yeah.
That's
Mhm,
sick.
mhm.
That's sick. I just started a campaign a couple months ago, like probably 1 or 2. Well, I guess now it's October. I keep forgetting. I started a campaign in August, I think. So it's been like 2 months. I'm not playing. So this is the first time that I've branched out from 5th edition, because every other campaign I've played in has been 5th edition. Now we're playing 2nd edition Pathfinder, which is fucking awesome. And I actually prefer it now, as we've been playing it over 5th edition, because I've just been having a great time. And I'm playing a Circe kineticist. So I'm basically a big bug man who uses fire powers, and it's fucking awesome. It's all with people that I've done.
Damn, that sounds cool.
I've done role play with, so we're a little bit more of like we lean more towards the role play versus like the action. I love it, man. It's so cool being with people who are like, because like all of these folks are wildly talented, like genuinely wildly talented, and it helps so much. I'm very big in immersion. Like don't get me wrong, we love just like memeing around and dicking around, and like I play a very comedic relief type of character, even though we're all kind of evil. I play very like the catchphrase that I've come up with for my character now that I didn't mean to, but it's like, he said the thing, it's collateral damage. So like anytime because I'm fire, I use a lot of fire. So like everything that we kill or destroy is like, right now we just got a manor. And the whole time me and this other guy who plays a Tengu wizard have been talking about how we need to evict all of these people. So it's like time for eviction. And it's like, I don't know. It's just always good. And, but it's cool to have that ability to immerse yourself and get really into character and think about the how your character would, like interact with the world, right? It's not just you, it's how the character itself.
Yeah.
And
I'm not
no,
I'm not good at that. So that's why, dude, it's awesome. I kind of wish I could have a little bit more experience with like what you're describing with a group that's a little bit more dedicated to role play. Because like I said, with our group, we're not as serious. We always start late. We're always memeing. Things get interrupted constantly. Our DM has to be like, guys, a lot. But we do have a little bit of role play. But like when I try to really role play, I just freeze. Everybody looks at me and I'm like, I say something cool. Let me roll for it.
So see, that's. I want you to.
But in those
experience
moments,
it
it's so fun, dude.
Yeah. My thing, like, funnily enough, early on when I started playing D&D, it was like that, where it was very casual. It was like, we're not really like, I definitely had moments of like, I felt that like inner, like I wasn't a theater kid. I was a tech theater kid, but I felt like I should have been a theater kid, funnily enough. So I had that like hidden theater kid come out in me, and want that like immersion and want to role play and want to be the character versus being myself. But I definitely can see, I love the ability to do both, because the ability to enjoy either or is hard. Like I don't think I could play. I probably could, and I'd be okay with it depending on the group that I was with. But like I think I have to go into it anticipating one or the other. Like either we're gonna goof around and we're just kind of playing the game, or we're there for the story. And I think I
get that. I would feel the same. It's either we all do it all the way, or we all kind of agree it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just because like I think regardless, it's fun. Have like building the characters and doing all the goofy stuff. I always build my characters more on like memes or like goofy shit that I can do with my character, or like the lore. I'm a big fan of lore. I love building a character's lore and making, that like
we're so the opposite.
I love like either being able to give my character the flexibility to expand their lore as the story goes along, which is what I'm doing with my current character, or have a deep, pre-existing lore that I can then draw from when certain situations come up.
So the very first real campaign and the real character I ever made, I made a sorcerer and I went crazy on the lore.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I had to have mentioned this before. I'm just not good at remembering lore. I can't remember the finer details of a story, of a movie, of a book, of a game that I played or did over a year ago. You know what I mean? I'm not remembering. Even though I wrote the goddamn thing, I'm like, bro, let me check my notes. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So how I've worked around that, this campaign I'm in now and the one previously, I basically wrote my character and just kind of globbed him somewhere into the pre-existing lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I just made him a simple character.
Yeah.
And that allows me to, I can play the game and I can role play and I can be the character and have fun in the moments when I feel capable of doing so. But it also allows me to just be like, well, I'm a simpleton. I don't know. I smack it.
Yeah. But I think that's a totally valid way to play. Like, I think I have a lot of friends that they do that with I've done that. I've done that with role play characters. I'll come up with a name. And just the name is all I need. I had a character named Harley Hazard, and that was his whole thing. And he was a stunt man. He was a Wild West stunt man and I would just go to people and be like, let me do my tricks for you. And like, he was like, I was going to have him be like a one-off character that basically like his final trick was going to get him killed, because that's always how it ends up. Right.
Yep.
But that was my thing, is I'd be like, tie me up with his rope and I'm going to escape from it. And like that. And I would purely because I was like, the name Harley Hazard's kind of fucking awesome. Right. made a whole character, and it gives you that ability, that flexibility to like go in any, because then when the actual like big impactful moments happen, and you can be like, this is how I think my character would play it, and boom, there you go. It's not like this like
It
I
leaves you
have
so
to play
open
it this way.
to
Yeah,
yeah.
you're not like
So
railroaded
okay,
into having to play a certain way.
the character in my campaign right before this, it was actually our group had already had a campaign going, and we joined late.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to explain it, this is a pre-existing group that's been going on for years and years and years. They've
Yeah.
had multiple campaigns. There's 3 of them that rotate DMs as they do different campaigns just over time, naturally, right? So when we joined, they already had a campaign going. They were level like 15 or 16. I don't know. They were
Damn.
crazy
Hell
high.
yeah,
And they were
yeah.
like, if y'all want to join right now, you're diving in the deep end. And me and my wife were like, let's fucking go. So she wrote a crazy backstory. I think she was playing a paladin, if I remember correctly. And I wrote a orc fighter. His name was Gub.
Yeah,
And
Gub.
his whole thing was he was a shithead. And then one day, my wife's character, had caught him being a shithead and was like, hey, come with me and don't be a shithead anymore. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. So basically, I just followed my wife, and that was my whole backstory.
Hell yeah. Hell
But dude,
yeah.
that allowed me to do so much, and it allowed the DM to really just add shit like, oh,
Yeah.
Gub did this in his past. Yep. It was beautiful.
That's the other thing too. I was gonna say is having a good DM makes the world. My current DM, I've had a couple of my friends DM. They've been solid. I've been very fortunate. I've never had a bad DM, funnily enough. But having my current friend, shout out Tilted Sun, oh my god, fantastic, really really good DM. Wildly like, again, when I'm talking about talent, like actual like. And they've been doing it. The group that I'm with also has been role playing for years together. They've been playing DnD for years together. I was fortunate enough that they were like, "Hey, do you want to come play in this campaign?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Yeah.
And oh, it's so good. We're doing it weekly right now, which has been so fun. And it's like, I think I've talked before about like, man, the podcast is something I really look forward to. Now I have this, where it's like, oh, I can't wait for fucking D&D, dude. And the only thing that sucks is that it's and the reason why we really can't ever do it in person is because we're all international. So like a couple of us are in the States,
Brutal.
a couple of us are in Europe. So not happening. And it sucks because like sometimes our campaign will be like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and like one of the members will be like, hey, it's 5 a.m. I need to go to bed. Right. And it's like,
Yeah.
I get it. I understand.
To be
But
fair,
can't we
I
go
think going
6
longer
more
than 3 to
hours?
4 hours is
Oh,
kind of brutal
man.
for me.
We've most of our sessions have been about 3 hours, but we've had like one like 4.5, 5 hour session, and it was like it didn't
Yeah.
even feel. It was like I can't believe that it's over because I wanted to go even more. You know what I mean? It was like we had.
It
to
just
stop.
depends on what's going on. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a session go over 4 hours that I was like, please, can we fucking wrap this up?
Yeah,
But then I've had
Well-
other ones where I'm like, no, don't end it here. It's so good.
yeah. I think for you is like, dude, 7 people's a lot of people. We had one person back out, and we went down to, there were 5 of us, and I was like, this is more than enough. And then we had another person join, and it's 6. So even then, I'm still like, God, it's a lot of fucking people. And there's a lot going on, and I
Can
would
be a
prefer.
slog at times.
I would prefer a smaller group. I would prefer like 4 or 5.
What we have found in playing such a large group is just don't split the party.
Yeah.
You split the party, you're gonna
And
have
it-
several people just sitting at the table hating it.
Yes. I'm fine with splitting the party. We do it all the time where we're like, because my character is very much like he's gonna like get easily distracted and wander off. At one point we found this pool with like viscera and guts in it, and we were like, my character was trying to figure out, it's basically what's called a scrying pool, which is like it's like a crystal ball essentially, and you have to use a command word. And so my character was like standing there with like his arms up, like saying all of these different words in his native tongue. Nothing was working, and he just kind of like shrugs and like walks away, and that like started splitting the party, where I was like, all right, well, I'm bored with this, like I'm gonna walk over here now, because that's what my character would do. Versus and like that happens all the time, where it's like, we had an encounter the other day where 2 of our party members got downed repeatedly by rats, like giant rats. Yeah, because we were already low health. We had been fighting through this manor. We had so many encounters. Pathfinder is brutal for HP recovery because a long rest does not fully recover your HP. It recovers. Yeah, it recovers whatever your one of the stats whatever your multiplier is, and then anyways, so you basically don't get fully healed. If you're like 1 HP, you might get 10 HP back. And then
That's brutal.
it is brutal. It's awesome though. Like it's honestly kind of awesome because it makes you think a lot more about your actions, like charging headfirst through a door, or just thinking about like, how am I going to approach the situation? Because now we know, hey, our tank is really low HP. Maybe we don't fight this out. Maybe we look for a way to like talk it out and be fine with that, right? But anyways,
Does that lead to more metagaming?
No. It leads. It mainly. I mean, because our characters are like, if we look at at each other and go, oh, these were fucked up. Maybe we don't go.
Okay,
maybe
I see.
we just handle things with more caution, right?
Right.
Sometimes we don't. The time with the rats, we were all low HP.
And you're like, it's just rats.
Yeah, one of the girls walks through a door. She gets instantly down. The other guy charged in after her. He gets instantly down by rats. And then we show up like, oh, because it's like, oh, you hear a scream around the corner. And meanwhile, me and the other girl that I'm with, she one-shots the fucking big encounter that we were supposed to have because she crits. And then we hear the screams. We're like, okay, we got to go this direction, right? So, and honestly, like the DM is not trying to kill our party so early because we just hit level 2. And yeah, we just finished the first chapter of the we're doing Bloodlords, Pathfinder Bloodlords. And we just finished the first chapter of Bloodlords. I think there's 3 chapters in total. And so we just hit chapter 1. At least of this book. There's multiple Bloodlord books, but of this book we've hit the end of first chapter. And so but like, sometimes it gives you that, like, you have that value of life of like, I need to value my own life and not go headlong into this. On the other hand, it's like, ball out, walk through this door. Who cares?
I'm a fighter, so I'm just gonna punch.
Yeah.
Dude, I love fighters so much. Fighter slaps. It's kind of boring at a lower level, but man, once you get up there, dude, you're like, I attack 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I do it again.
Dude. I'm like looking, because I've been doing a lot of research on my class and seeing the higher level stuff. So with kineticist, kineticist is basically like you're basically like a bender, like, right? You're like I'm a fire bender essentially. Nice. And like in the later levels, I can literally summon a small sun that like incinerates everything in a certain area and then blinds certain people. It's fucking crazy, man. Like, there's one spell that's called like, it's like the world is consumed by flames or something like that. It's just fucking metal. Oh, it's awesome.
Sounds dope. Yeah,
dude, it's sick, man. I don't know if kineticist is just in Pathfinder, but you should look into it, man. It's fucking sick. You do a lot of cool shit.
I just got invited to another D&D group. Well, it's not D&D. I don't think it's Pathfinder. I think it's a variant of Pathfinder.
Okay.
He was describing it as like Cyberpunk, Star Wars, D&D in space.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, dude, that sounds so good. Let me know. And then he hit me up, the guy who's going to be the DM, and he was like, yeah, man, we're doing it at my house, which is an hour away from my house, every weekend. And I was like, bro, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I don't
Sounded
funnily
cool.
enough, I don't have a lot of people that I could do in-person D&D stuff with, but like I have a ton of people who are always running different tabletop campaigns or like different, I had a friend of mine that played in a Blade Runner tabletop campaign and had a really awesome time with that. There's all sorts of different like wacky, like different, because like Cyberpunk started off as a tabletop. So many of these different tabletop games, and I would love to at some point. I know I talked about it years ago. At this point now, DMing a D&D campaign for the boys. I did fucking lost all. It wasn't
even years ago. It was last year when
around the
time we started the podcast. We were talking about it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll do like a one-off with you guys, and then I was like, I got distracted, as I do.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll fucking one of these days.
Soon as the Shadows of Doubt video comes out.
To be fair, when it cools down, I already have plans to at least work on it. I don't necessarily know that I'll finish it, but I have plans to work on it. Funnily enough,
that's all you need. You just need the concept of a plan.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get elected. So,
Oh shit.
did you have anything else to say about D&D?
I love D&D. I think we should figure out how to play a campaign.
We should figure out how to play a D&D campaign. 100%.
Yes. I'll have to fucking talk to my friend Tilted and be like, "Hey girl, how do I do a one shot?" Cuz she'd be able to help me a lot with like putting things together, cuz I've never DM'd before. So it'd be a first for me and it's kind of scary, but I feel like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I could do it, but I'm also, as I said, everybody's looking at me and I need to like role play something and I'm just like,
Yeah.
So probably not. Maybe not. But what did we say earlier? Through friends, all things are possible or something?
Something like that.
Cool.
Friends keep you going.
Friends keep you going. That's right.
I have been dialed in to this drama.
Communication is alpha.